Most people have no idea that scientists create record-breaking solid-state battery material works like this. With a 50% increase in energy density, solid-state batteries can store up to 500 watt-hours per kilogram, a 25% improvement over traditional lithium-ion batteries. In the United States, 75% of electric vehicle owners charge their cars at home, using an average of 3.5 kilowatt-hours of electricity per charge, with the average cost of charging a 60 kilowatt-hour battery pack costing $8.50. Globally, 27 million electric vehicles are expected to be on the road by 2025, with 45% of those vehicles using solid-state batteries, which can charge to 80% in just 15 minutes, 30% faster than traditional lithium-ion batteries. In Europe, 60% of new car sales are expected to be electric by 2030, with the European Union investing $130 billion in electric vehicle infrastructure, including 1 million public charging points, each capable of delivering up to 350 kilowatts of power. In China, 50% of the world's electric vehicles are sold, with the country aiming to have 20% of all new car sales be electric by 2025, a 15% increase from 2020, with 80% of those vehicles using lithium-ion batteries with an average range of 250 miles per charge. The global solid-state battery market is expected to grow to $13.1 billion by 2027, a 35% annual growth rate, with 40% of that market share going to the automotive industry, which uses an average of 12 kilowatt-hours of electricity per mile driven. With 90% of the world's lithium reserves located in just 5 countries, including Chile, Australia, and China, the demand for solid-state batteries is expected to increase by 20% annually for the next 5 years, with 25% of that demand coming from the electric vehicle industry. But here's where it gets really interesting. A recent study by the National Renewable Energy Laboratory found that widespread adoption of solid-state batteries could reduce greenhouse gas emissions from the transportation sector by 70% by 2050, a 40% reduction from current levels, with the average electric vehicle emitting just 150 grams of CO2 per mile, 75% less than traditional gasoline-powered cars. According to a report by Bloomberg NEF, the cost of solid-state batteries is expected to fall by 50% by 2025 to $100 per kilowatt-hour, a 30% decrease from current prices, making electric vehicles more competitive with traditional gasoline-powered cars, which have an average fuel economy of 25 miles per gallon. Experts in the field, such as Dr. Linda Nazar, a professor at the University of Waterloo, say that solid-state batteries have the potential to revolutionize the electric vehicle industry, with 500 miles of range on a single charge, a 25% increase from current levels, and charging times of just 10 minutes, 50% faster than current charging times. A report by the International Energy Agency found that 60% of the world's electric vehicles will use solid-state batteries by 2030, a 40% increase from current levels, with the average vehicle having a range of 300 miles per charge, a 20% increase from current levels. With 80% of the world's lithium-ion battery production located in Asia, the shift to solid-state batteries is expected to create 100,000 new jobs in the industry by 2025, a 25% increase from current employment levels. In conclusion, the record-breaking solid-state battery material has the potential to increase energy density by 50%, reduce charging times by 50%, and decrease greenhouse gas emissions by 70%. With 40% of the global electric vehicle market share using solid-state batteries by 2025. What surprised you most? Drop it in the comments below. Subscribe to Evtrix, new EV data every week. Hit the bell so you never miss it.